did that shit one time, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I did that shit one time. And it was 2 sessions. My mama had told me, because my, you know what I'm saying, I had lost somebody very valuable in my life. My older cousin was like my older brother, you know what I'm saying, R.P. Jeff. And I was just dealing with a lot emotionally, you know, so I was broke, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure this music shit out. I lost my, you know what I'm saying, favorite person. And I remember going to therapy.
All right, guys, got K Camp out here in Vegas from Atlanta. Let's get it.
What's up, brother?
You ready to ball tonight?
Let's do it.
Let's go. You can hoop, bro. People don't know.
Yeah, for sure. I told him to bring Lance. I text Lance this morning and see if he gonna pull up.
Yeah, you got some hoops in you. Did you play competitive growing up?
I played basketball my whole life, bro. Since 5 years old, that was my first love. I broke my ankle my 12th grade year, summer league, and that ended my whole basketball career. Well, I don't want to say ended it, but you know what I'm saying.
Were you getting some looks, some college looks?
Not for real. Not that I know of. Shit, my 12th grade year, that was the year I was expecting to get the looks.
Yeah.
And I broke my ankle before my season, so.
Damn.
You know, shit happens, bro.
Was that the transition to music that year?
Slowly. I was just trying to figure life out at that point. You know what I'm saying? Really trying to just, I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. I didn't want to go to college. I got one of my closest partners forced me to go to college. I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do, bro, honestly.
Which college did you
worked out. Went to West Georgia.
Oh.
Yeah.
You make it all the way through or not?
Hell no. I dropped out in 2 months, bro.
2 months.
I was there for 2 months. Somebody stole my books. And I ain't had no money to pay for no more books, so that shit was over with. But the music worked.
Clearly.
You dig.
What a journey your career has been, man.
I got a crazy story, bro.
You seem much happier now than before.
Yeah. Everything's sicked in. Everything, you know what I'm saying, the plan that I didn't have for like the last 2-3 years is finally coming to fruition. So, yeah, I'm locked in. I'm tunnel visioned in. Everything is working out. Just like I said earlier, I just dropped Friday. Top 10 all genres on Apple Music.
Let's go.
Number 4 on hip hop, you know what I'm saying, behind the biggest like the Kendricks and all that. So, and that's independent. So,
yeah, that ain't easy independent.
Come on, man.
You don't got the labels funneling
I ain't got
money.
the major, you know what I'm saying? Well, I did do a partnership. I just announced it actually like 3-4 days ago before I dropped the album. I did a major distribution partnership with Virgin Music. So,
nice.
You know, we got a great situation over there. So they behind the campaign. So yeah.
It's a new era, man. You got to know how to market yourself.
It's a new era, man.
I see you at marketing conferences.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you see me? He saw me in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my dog, him 500.
Yes, sir.
We was in Vegas. You know, I'm a sponge, bro. You know, I seen you years ago when all the other shit was popping off. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to really the crypto shit. I be really trying to just tap in and figure out what's the wave and what can I put my hands in and to expand my portfolio besides the music. The music is what I love to do, but we all know nobody want to be doing the same shit forever. You get what I'm saying? I've been doing music for a decade plus, you know what I'm saying? So I was 17, 18. So it's one of them things like, okay, let me find another lane that's going to open up the bag and just be as, I feel like everything is stressful. Any type of work that you do is stressful, but you know, the music is a different type of stress. The music industry is a different type of stress. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I could find something that open up the bag just in a different lane, I'm all for it. That's why I be outside. I be everywhere. I be in spots where motherfuckers don't know I'm. They you know what I'm saying? They look at me like, what the fuck is you doing here? Yeah. I'm looking at them. What the fuck is you doing here?
That's what I was thinking when I saw you.
You know what I'm saying? When I see it, exactly. So you know what I'm saying? I like that type of shit. I like that excitement. I like to see people's faces when they see me at shit like that. Yeah. Because they put respect on my shit.
No, I was literally like, is that K Camp? I was like, what the fuck? Why is he here? That's cool that you could put, you know, because you're successful in this industry, but you can put that to the side and like be open. And just be humble and be a sponge and be, you know what I'm saying? You know, I look at it like if you're the smartest one in the room, you're in the wrong rooms. You know what I'm saying? So when I get in those type of rooms, I'd be like, okay, cool. I know about marketing, you know what I'm saying? I've been marketing my whole career. You asked me like how marketing music. Music is marketing. So, you know, I done did so many strategic plays to pop off songs, to pop off campaigns that folks don't know about as far as on the marketing side. So it all go hand in hand. But in reality, I don't know shit about marketing. I just be, you know what I'm saying, doing shit I think is gonna work online for my fan base. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, which is marketing, but the actual school of marketing, I don't know shit about. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So me being there is like, okay, cool. Let me figure out who's who. Let me learn. Let me see who I need to talk to turn my shit up some more. I have an answer for this, but I'm curious what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Which hip hop artist do you think is the best marketing
Ooh, let's talk about it.
I think it's Kanye.
You think it's Kanye?
Yeah.
I'm going to get my top 5.
Okay.
Kanye definitely up there. I study Kanye shit. I give Rocky, ASAP Rocky.
Because of the fashion?
fashion and just how he roll out campaigns and just everything he be doing. Tyler, the Creator. Who else I'm giving
Russ.
Russ. Yeah. Shout out to Russ. I never really paid attention to his marketing campaign. I'm more so just heard him talking about the independent space and how to be an independent artist. I never really paid attention to his campaign. I'm just talking about folks that I, you know what I'm saying, study and look at. For real.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What was that for?
Yeah. Drake.
I like Drake campaigns too. Kendrick.
Especially lately. Yeah,
crazy.
He really capitalized on that.
I feel like the whole TDE be smashing. SZA, everybody who come through that funnel, crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got that shit figured out. Summer Walker. There's a lot of folks who got great marketing campaigns, bro. And I believe it's just staying on brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sticking to your brand Bible and understanding like the slow roll. Because when you rolling out a campaign, because I just recently did it. I just did it with my album, Built Different. When you're rolling out a campaign that's unfamiliar with people, like, you know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I take the art serious, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the brand or how the covers look, the image behind it, the videos, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like this was the first campaign where I actually ran through I'm still in my campaign. You know what I'm saying? Like post for post. So when you post something just left field, all of a sudden people like, what's this? You know what I'm saying? Then the second post, they're like, okay.
Little teaser.
And they're like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And you just keep going and then it start revealing itself like, okay, cool, I see what this is. Then you drop the project and it's like, oh, motherfucker just went crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit very important to me.
Do you think it's smarter to just drop it like unexpected or have that build up?
What, the album?
Yeah.
It depends on what you're going for. If you got a big enough fan base, you can do anything unexpected. They eat it up regardless. But I think planned out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no answer for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's case by case.
Yeah, it's case by case because everybody got a different study and everybody can do what the fuck they want, how they do it. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the fan base is what reacts to it. So if you got a strong enough base, you can say, I'm dropping an album tomorrow. And they, you know what I'm saying? You fuck around and do thousands of pre-saves and, you know what I'm saying, drop and go number one. It's just all different techniques, bro, for real.
Yeah. These days you need to incorporate TikTok in the marketing, right?
Yeah, everything. You can't miss out on nothing. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter.
TikTok's made a lot of artists.
Hell yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Power of social media.
I'm real familiar with it. If you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
You got billions of views on TikTok, man.
I got a lot of views on TikTok. Yeah, we started TikTok, man.
You started that?
I started it. I ain't created the app, but I created it. I created the app. You know what I'm saying? I say that, you know, I usually don't bring it up, but folks usually bring it up, but we played a big role in TikTok.
No, you did. You and 24K Golden.
Before that.
Mood.
Before that.
You were before that?
Hell yeah. I was the one that broke TikTok. Go do your Googles, man. Lottery Renegade. Do your Googles, man.
Pulled out the receipts.
Pulled out the receipts.
Damn, bro. Yeah. How's the feedback been on this album? You like it?
Feedback crazy, man. They loving it. No skips. Which is, you know what I'm saying, that's the type of work I do. I stand proud on my work ethic. You know what I'm saying, how much time I put into the studio. I'm very serious about my craft. You know what I'm saying? I take this shit 100% serious, 1,000% serious. And that's what I expect when I put out an album. Of course, everybody's not gonna like everything you do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't like LeBron. Everybody don't like Kobe. Everybody don't like Kanye. Everybody don't like Trump. Everybody don't like Obama. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have people that don't like shit that you do. But, you know what I'm saying? I got to the space where I don't do it for others. I do it for myself. Long as I feel like what I'm doing is true to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel it and I know I'm giving off pure vibes and pure energy with my music. That's all I care about. Yeah. And when I release it, however they receive it, that's on them. And if they say, oh, it's a classic, then it's a classic. That's what I'm sticking in my head. If one person says it's a classic, all flames, no skips, that's what it is.
I love it.
That's what it is.
It's hard to get to that space, man.
It's hard. Not really.
You don't think so?
Not for me.
Okay. I was a big people pleaser growing up.
Me too, though. Oh, you talking about being a people pleaser?
Well, like to get to the space of like, I don't give a shit about
what that is kind of hard. I ain't going to sit here and cap because it took me a while to get there too.
Yeah.
I ain't going to sit here and lie to you like that. It took me like, I was the type of motherfucker that, man, I'm so glad I don't do this shit no more, bro. That shit was driving me crazy.
You just getting fights?
No, I was getting fights. Yeah, that too. I had a badass attitude when I was a kid and growing up, but I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about like, I used to be on like Twitter, just searching everything somebody said about me, like reading all this
Kevin
shit.
Durant.
Man, I used to do that shit so bad, where to the point I was driving myself crazy doing that shit. And I was like, I had to tell myself one day, like, what the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because like, that's a perfect way to lose confidence. You know what I'm saying? You can build yourself up so much and just keep reading negative, and start second guessing yourself. You get what I'm saying? So I had to take a step away from that and start, you know what I'm saying, just telling myself like what I'm doing is the shit. And can't nobody else tell me that my shit ain't the shit. And if you feel a certain way, this ain't for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you said, you're putting in work, man.
Put in work.
Thousands of hours.
Still.
Yeah, you got that confidence, but it comes with the hours.
Yeah,
right?
It do. It come with a lot of hours. It come with a lot of self-discipline, meditation, reading, learning new shit, being a sponge, knowing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Having conversations with yourself. A lot of people don't like to talk to themselves. They think it's crazy. I thought it was crazy at first too. You just, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get yourself in shape. It's like looking in the mirror and telling you that guy, you know what I'm saying? Or just feeling yourself. Like you gotta really like stand on that. Because if you don't, who is?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a real big believer in that, bro.
And you keep good people around you.
Got to. But you know, that's hard too, because you never know who around you that's not good.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
You get good at it over time, but
yeah, you get good at it over time when you just start, you know what I'm saying, just peeping patterns and shit. But yeah. That's
a common downfall in your industry. The yes man.
A lot of industries, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of industries. You know what I'm saying? Like when I came around like last time when the Coinbase shit, the crypto shit, I was like, okay, this is good, dude. It's good, dude. Fuck going on around here. You know what I'm saying?
You got wrecked.
I got the fuck out. You see, I ain't come back. I went back to Atlanta. I was like, oh nah. That shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't for me, man. Some of that shit was not for me.
You gonna stay in Atlanta for a minute?
Nah, I'm really planning on moving right now.
Oh yeah?
I'm trying to figure out where I want to go. I just can't figure it out yet.
What are you down to, LA?
I lived in LA already. I did LA. I did 2 years. Got kicked out like 3-4 houses out there. I was going crazy. We was partying like a fuck, but we was going crazy. That was a time where we was just like, fuck it. Let's just have fun. I was blowing $15,000 on rent a month.
Jeez.
Yeah, we were just living. I ain't gonna lie to you, but you know, Atlanta home base. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when I'm at home too much, I feel like I'm trapped in. And I start getting too comfortable. Like you know, you're in a box. You know what I'm saying? I love the city to death, but I've been there my whole life. So when I'm in there too long, I just get too lax and just be like,
yeah,
I'm at home type shit. So I like to move around, bro. I like to really like just, you know, I just don't know where. I'm thinking Miami, Fort Lauderdale, but I don't want to go somewhere that's too lit.
Miami's pretty lit.
But I love lit. Don't get it twisted. I love lit, but it's like, I want to go somewhere where I can just, you know what I'm saying, go to a Publix or some shit or go to a little gym and nobody fuck with me or something. You know what I'm saying? Nobody trying to just run, take a picture or just staring at me too fucking much. And like, you know, I'm trying to figure out if that's me or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always get that shit. Somebody, and it's so crazy because you never know people's intention. Yeah. If you go somewhere, somebody just looking at you. What the fuck is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know who you are, but you don't know what the fuck going on in their head. Like, are you staring at me because you fuck with me? Or are you staring at me because you don't fuck with me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a mind fuck. Yeah. And I be like, damn, like, I be wanting to go someplace where I can just, you know, when I go out the country, I feel
good.
I feel great. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I'm known outside the U.S., but, you know what I'm saying? Not as much as I am in the U.S. now. So it's like when I go out the country, I be feeling free. I walk down the street. I went to London by myself and I was walking in the mall by myself.
Damn.
I was walking to get food by myself. Nobody.
Yeah, you can't do that in Atlanta.
Hell no. Nobody was fucking with me, and I just felt, you know what I'm saying? It was like, damn,
yeah,
cool. I like this shit.
Downside of fame, right?
Yeah.
I think it's worth it though, because the impact is great. You know,
for sure.
You're changing lives with your music.
For
You're
sure.
Inspiring people.
For sure. That's the beauty of it. That's what I do it for. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can, you know what I'm saying, change somebody's mindset with a song, change their hustle up, change the way they view themselves, shit, I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I can transfer all this confidence and energy and love I got, you know what I'm saying, within myself to somebody else, shit, I'm gonna do that to somebody else. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like
I love that, man. Yeah, it's like a trickle-down effect.
Yeah,
you still hooping often?
Yeah. It's so funny. I'm telling you some funny ass shit, right? I ain't hoop for real in probably like 2 months, right? And, you know, I work out a lot. And we like to go to LA Fitness. Y'all got LA Fitness here?
We got, what's it called? Lifetime.
Lifetime. Yeah, we got that. We got Lifetime in Atlanta too. Yeah, same shit. So, I went to go hoop, bro. This is like last month. And I was a little rusty. Bro, I played like shit, dog. I played so bad. I walked as soon as the game was over. I left the gym. I ain't say bye to nobody. I just walked out that bitch. Like, it was so bad. It wasn't like bad. Like, it was my type of bad. Like, it wasn't like I was just some bullshit. I was bullshit to myself. Like, I let somebody get in my head. This when I knew I was fucking up. Like, somebody was talking shit. You know, he was bigger than me, like a big man trying to post me up. And I'm in the gym. You're not about to, you know what I'm saying? I don't get hold like that. I'm about to get with you, you know what I'm saying? So he posting up. He throw some bullshit up. He missed. Like, man, sorry, you know what I'm saying? Talking my shit. So we running down court, talking shit, like, you know what I'm saying, side by side. And I'm not even paying attention to the game. And one of my partners threw a pass to me. And I'm looking at the dudes with the pass, like, went right by my, you know what I'm saying? Like, just went right by me. And I was like, bro, you know what?
Damn, he got in your head.
He got in my head, bro. Let me take my ass home.
That's some Pat Beverly shit. That's
exactly what it was. It was some Pat Bell shit. But I was like, let me take my ass home. Then I tried to hoop again, like probably like 2 weeks ago. And we lost first game. And I just like.
You dipped.
I dipped.
All right, we'll see what happens tonight. If Lance pulls up, I don't think you'll lose.
Yeah, if Lance, he on my team. Fuck that.
Yeah, you're good with him. If he's in shape, we'll see. Some of these retired guys.
We see. I seen him last night at Cat, so we gonna see.
Oh yeah? Yeah, Catch is a spot. Mm-hmm. You watching the NBA this season?
Yeah, I've been tuned in. How you feel about Luka?
Luka Doncic? Mm-hmm. He's good, bro. He's a problem. I think the Lakers will probably make it to the semis at least.
I goddamn put a parlay on Luka.
Oh yeah?
The other day.
For what, MVP?
Hell no. It was when they played Boston, right? And I forgot. Damn, what was my parlay? I gotta go look at it. But
points or
it was points, rebounds, and assists, I think. But that motherfucker was playing so goddamn sorry. Like when I tell you, like, shit was just looking sloppy, right? And ended up with like 35, 38 points. I was like, and I'm watching the game, and I'm like, how the fuck, or when the fuck did he score? You know what I'm saying? But that motherfucker a dog. I was in Atlanta, you know, I got season tickets, courtside tickets back at home.
Yeah.
I was there when he scored 77 on the Hawks.
Holy shit.
That shit was so goddamn smooth. I ain't never seen a motherfucker play so slow and score so fucking much and score so like, man, that was a sight to see.
It's crazy. Him and Jokic, they play slow.
Yeah, they play slow as fuck, but they good as hell. Yeah. That shit is crazy.
It's a new style of basketball.
It's like a control style.
Yeah, because before it was who's more athletic.
Exactly.
You know?
Shea play like that too, real slow and just.
Yeah, Shea's nice, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
No one can stop that guy.
Right now, he going crazy.
He might win MVP if Jokic doesn't, but Jokic is having another year.
Jokic, shit, Westbrook turned Denver up for real.
Yeah. Who do you think's winning it this year?
It's hard to say right now.
I'm going Thunder.
You going Thunder?
Yeah. Damn. They only have like 11 losses, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, they hooping. Don't sleep on Golden State again.
With Jimmy?
Mm-hmm. Because they figure it out. They might be a problem.
They're 12-1 with them.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They might be a problem. But yeah, that's basketball shit. We can go into that all day.
I know.
I can bet right now. But you talk about.
You bet often, sports bet?
Man, I be trying. That shit be whooping my ass sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I be like, God damn, give me a break, bro.
I've never met a winning sports bettor.
For real?
Nah, have you? Everyone loses.
On the, you know what I'm saying, on the Instagram, you might think
you know what I'm
that
shit's cap on
Instagram. That
shit
shit might be cap for sure.
If they're selling their picks? Are you buying picks or are you just making your own?
I'm just making my own, bro. I just try to project what I think is going to happen, but that shit be.
Yeah. What other sports you watch? Just hoops? NFL?
NFL, yeah. I'm a sports guy, man. You know what I'm saying? I actually went to the women's NCAA volleyball championship a couple months back in Kentucky.
How was that?
That shit was lit. That shit was lit as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this was my first time going to some shit like that. Cause I was just, I forgot. I think I was in Vegas, bro.
Oh yeah?
I
was here?
No. I was in Vegas and I came back to my hotel room and ESPN was on and they was playing on TV. I was like, man, I want to go to a game. So I got on Ticketmaster and I seen that it was like the Final Four type shit. And it was in Kentucky. I was like, you know what? Pull it up.
Women's volleyball, wow.
Shit was lit. It was way more lit than I thought it was going to be.
Damn. I might have to watch it.
It's fine.
I like watching their beach volleyball during the Olympics.
I ain't never watched that.
Nah, you gotta check that out. Yeah.
I'm gonna tap in.
Olympics.
There's a lot of shit I'm really like tapping into. Like just, I went to a Dallas hockey game. I be doing random ass shit, bro. I be trying to just not be bored. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get bored easy. If I'm not in the studio, if I'm not in the gym, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Just,
you got ADHD maybe?
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I got it too.
Like a motherfucker. My mind be racing. I be like, I gotta do something. Like, I can't. That's my biggest problem. I ain't gonna say it's a problem, but I gotta do something.
Your mind's just racing.
That should be racing.
Can you sleep at night?
Yeah, I can sleep after a couple blunts.
Sometimes I hit the bed and I'm just lost in my head.
You feel me?
I can't sleep.
You gotta turn shit off. You gotta turn your phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta move shit. Like,
yeah,
because that would it be when you just head first in that phone. You can't really.
My expectations are so high on myself. It's good and bad.
It is.
You know.
It is. Because you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure you want to be great, right?
Oh yeah. I want to be the GOAT.
Me too.
Podcasting.
See, and you will. You know what I'm saying? Like you will, and I want to be the GOAT of this music shit, and the exec shit, the business shit, the CEO shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm done doing the music, I want to create a superstar that run the game.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just add that to my legacy. But that shit take a lot. That shit take a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's a lot of ups and downs that come with this shit. A lot of folks don't really understand it, and if they do, they don't know what it takes to be consistent at it. Cause you got them days, you'll go a whole week, whole 2-3 weeks, month, when shit ain't nothing happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When ain't shit happening. Longer than that, you can go a whole year without shit happening. You know what I'm saying? And it might be that 366 day that change your life. You get what I'm saying? So it's about just keeping that faith, you know what I'm saying? Keeping God first and just staying consistent. Even when they, you know what I'm saying, when they're not looking, that's when you go the hardest. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because once they start looking, you already the master what the fuck you doing.
Yep.
That's when you pop shit on them. That's when you just do this shit like, you thought this shit was sweet. That's the type of shit I do.
Life will humble you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I've had some major downs.
Hell
I've lost
yeah.
all my money twice already. I'm only 28.
For real?
Yeah.
I lost all my money once.
Damn. That sucks. But I think it's needed to be successful.
It is. It is. I definitely say that because once I lost millions. I was down to my last 50K.
Damn.
And I didn't even know I was.
Oh, you didn't know?
I had no idea. Cause when I hit my first run back in like 13, 14, I ain't checked my bank account for like 3 years.
Damn.
Swear to God.
So you're just blowing money.
I was blowing it. Cause it's so crazy because I was making you know, in the rap game, like you get checks to get sent to your account and you get show money. Yeah. Show money usually is cash. So in my head, as long as I'm doing shows, and I had cash, and if I see something I wanted, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And on the other side, you got payroll, you got, you know what I'm saying, expenses, all type of shit that you probably ain't really like. I had so many people, I was paying so many people. Like I had like 10, 15 people I was just paying just for, I ain't gonna say for no reason, but some of that shit was for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, stylist, 5,000. I'm like, just shit. I was just like, my mama always just say like, you know, like, man, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? And to the point where I got hit with reality. And, you know your parents, you know, and my mom, she was handling my finances at the time.
Yeah. She
was always just like tense and like stressed, you know what I'm saying? I remember I asked her one day, like, what's wrong? Like, you okay? She broke it to me.
She waited 3 years to tell you this?
It's like she kept giving me signs, but I wasn't listening. She kept saying like, don't, you don't need that. You don't, and I'm like, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the moment. I think it was 2017, 2018. And that's when I put my big boy pants on, strapped my boots up, and I told her, I said, okay, we had 2 accounts. I said, okay, you worry about this account, make sure all my bills paid. I'm gonna take this account and I'm gonna figure this shit out. Look up. That shit got figured out.
Damn.
That shit got figured out.
So you cut out a lot of expenses and people.
I'm back up.
Just went solo for a bit.
Yeah, I'm back up. Yeah, exactly. Cut off a lot of expenses, unneeded expenses. I never really turned down like the way I live though. Cause I'm all about memories. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to stop the memories. Cause you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow not promising, you know, I'm an artist. I gotta create, I gotta be inspired. So like everywhere I stay, like big ass house, glass houses, I don't give a fuck. I'm when it comes to that, I'm lit. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I love that shit because I love throwing like kickbacks, vibes, parties. Just shit to just keep my mind going. I'm an artist. You know, like I said, like I need to be inspired. I can't just dumb down my lifestyle and be in a hut and just looking like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Cause I ain't gonna have no type of inspiration. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I kept active, like the way I was living. If it was LA, beach houses by the water, in Atlanta, big glass houses, man, I had slum mansion. Like if you know, you know. Like if you know, you know.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? We was turned.
Nah, that's good you're doing that because a lot of artists lose their creativity as they get more successful, right?
Exactly.
You see that all the time.
Exactly. And I pray to God I never lose my creativity. I'm always trying to find more creativity. I was just watching Rick Rubin interview the other day. Just about, like, even when I get in a slump, where you know what I'm saying? Like, where everybody get in a slump where they don't feel like doing shit. You don't feel like picking up a mic. You don't feel like writing no verse. You don't feel like doing shit. You don't want to get dressed that day. You just want to goddamn sit the fuck around and just watch TV or do some shit like that. And when I get in those modes, I get kind of nervous, even though it be needed sometimes, because I work so hard and I do so much. But when I get in that mode, I kind of be like, nah, get your ass up.
Yeah,
Rick Rubin's do something.
Great.
Go do something.
Yeah.
Like, prime example, I don't want to keep talking, but my album I just dropped, you know what I'm saying? When we get out this podcast, I want you to take a listen, but it's a record on there called Bet, right? And I was at my house. This is recent too. It's probably like 2-3 months ago. I was at my house and I wasn't inspired. I ain't had no, you know what I'm saying? I had no spark. I was just in there. And I put on YouTube Basquiat. Basquiat, yeah. And it was just showing his work ethic. And I watched like a 45-minute YouTube of just how he was working and what he was doing. And I sat there and I was like, damn, I need to get my fucking lazy ass up and go do something. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go do something. So then I got the studio in the crib. So I went in the studio, I made a beat. And my DJ was there at the time. I like, hey, come listen to this beat, bro. He's like, hard. And that's the single on my album right now.
Wow.
It's called Bet, and I produced it. You know what I'm saying?
And you made it on the spot?
I made it on the spot.
Wow.
You know
That's
what I'm
crazy.
Saying? I made it on the spot because but I'm always like that though. It's like the littlest things that inspire me. You know what I'm saying? All I need is a little pinch of inspiration, and I take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can be anything, bro. I swear. Like, it could be anything. If I feel it in my soul, like, ooh, something make me feel something, I'm like, okay, cool. Let me go do something.
Yeah.
And that's majority of the time, those be the best moments. That's the shit that always.
That's the best song.
You feel me? It shit, song, idea. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be music. It can be anything. You know what I'm saying? It turned me up a couple more years.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
I perform the best when my back's against the wall.
That too.
Pressure.
That's how I feel now.
That's when I lock in, man.
That's when I'm in beast mode.
Yeah.
I'm in beast mode right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, my back against the wall. Like, well, for the last, it's been a tough one, bro. My journey is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Folks didn't think I was supposed to be here. A lot of folks counted me out. And that what gave me the fuel to shit on everybody who felt like that.
I love it.
You get what I'm saying? So,
anyone close to you count you out?
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
People that was on my team counted me out. I could just tell the energy. You can always peep energy. You can see when shit going good, how body language and how folks move. And when shit ain't going too good, you just see how, you know what I'm saying, the conversation kind of changed. And, you know, a lot of shit happened during that time. You know what I'm saying? The people know who they are. And, you know what I'm saying? I forgave them. That's one thing I did do. I forgave them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say you can be that close into my internal business ever again. Like, you know what I'm saying? So what's up? I fought with you, you know what I'm saying, from a distance. But as far as like being in my shit,
Why'd you forgive him?
I did that for myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it for nobody else. I do it for myself. I forgive people so I can get that shit off my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't forgive, that shit, it's a burden on me, not them. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta let that shit go. Even if it's some fuck shit, like it can be the worst shit, but I gotta let it go.
Yeah.
You know
that's great advice though, because I see people live with their hatred.
I used to be like that though. I had to learn that shit. And I noticed when I did start letting shit go, how free I felt. And I was like, and life kept going.
Yeah.
And shit was smooth.
No,
you know
I'm
what
the
I'm saying?
same, dude. Even people that scam me,
I
forgave them because I would think about it when I got up in the morning. I'm like, it's like 20K or whatever. I'm like, why am I thinking about this?
Exactly. And that shit fuck you up. Fuck up your mental and fuck up your everyday duties of how you work. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you got to learn how to forgive.
My 100%, man. That's cool, dude. What did Lance say? He's coming?
Nah, that was my cameras at the crib. I was just trying to see why my shit went off.
Oh, shit. You need to check it?
Nah, I can see what's going on. This shit's everything cool.
Yeah, that shit's needed these days.
Hell yeah.
I got them all over, too.
Everywhere.
Crazy times we're in, man.
Craziest times.
How's Atlanta, like, safety-wise? Is it all good over there?
Atlanta lit. Atlanta's fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. I can see why you want to leave, then.
I love the shit, though, but it's Grand Theft Auto. You just got to know how to move in Atlanta, bro. Like I said, I've been there my whole life, so you know where not to go.
Yeah.
And where to be and where not to be at. You know what I'm saying? That shit just is. But if you ain't from there, you're not going to know.
Yeah.
And they done tore all the projects down and put nice houses in the project, so
they make you think it's nice.
Motherfuckers come down there thinking it's a sweet Airbnb. Get everything took out that bitch.
Damn. That's crazy, dude.
It's real.
Yeah, you grew up in a tough neighborhood, man.
I grew up in a decent neighborhood, man. You know what I'm saying? I come from a tough background, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? My mama, you know what I'm saying? She worked hard to make sure we was, you know what I'm saying, at least decent. She raised 2 great kids, so
you shout out to her. Your other sibling?
Mm-hmm. For sure. I was just texting them before I got here.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about the album, man. How many songs?
15 songs.
You got a favorite?
My favorite on there, at one point it was Consequences, because it was just so raw, and I was in my feelings when I made that song. I make the best songs when I'm in my feelings. Consequences, Bet, 2 of Us. I like all my shit, man. I really can't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I record last is my favorite song.
Okay.
I'll be in the studio by myself, jumping around by my fucking self. You know what I'm saying? Playing shit back to back to back to back to back. Like, oh, this shit hard. Then I goddamn 2 days later, I was like, oh, I don't want to hear this shit no more. I done heard this shit about 1,000 times. I'm tired of hearing this shit. I go record some new shit. I'm like, oh, this my shit. It's my shit. I don't want to hear this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a repeated I live in the moment, bro. It's a repeated process every time. So
you got trusted people you share it with before you go
yeah,
live
of course. I got a little cheat code. Like I like to a lot of songs that be making my albums, I like to just like press play on my shit around some girls.
Some girls.
You know what I'm saying? Like not even like telling them just
telling them that it's out yet.
Not even telling them like, yeah, it's out or coming out, just playing it and just see how if they move or not. Smart. If they don't move, it's not going on the project. If they move and like, you know what I'm saying, be looking at their girls and try to bop, it's going on the project.
That is smart.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's super smart. Get some non-biased advice.
Exactly. I've been doing that shit forever.
I love that. Did you have a mentor in the space?
I got a couple dogs that I, you know what I'm saying, I call on when, you know what I'm saying, I need some advice. I ain't got too many. I got a few though that, you know what I'm saying, like if I got personal issues going on, they can give me some real life advice and shit like that. But nah, I try to deal with my problems on my own, bro.
Damn.
You know, I don't really, that's not too good. A lot of people say that. But my source of therapy is my music. You know what I'm saying? I don't keep shit bottled in, because when I go in the booth and I say all the shit, I'm getting it off my chest and I'm moving on. Of course, I might still think about the shit and feel the way, but for the most part, I'm getting that shit off my chest. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do think I need to go see somebody though.
I tried. It didn't work on me.
It didn't work. That shit be serious. I did that shit one time, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I did that shit one time. And it was 2 sessions. My mama had told me, because my, you know what I'm saying, I had lost somebody very valuable in my life. My older cousin. It's like my older brother, you know what I'm saying, RP Jeff. And I was just dealing with a lot emotionally, you know, so I was broke, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure this music shit out. I lost my, you know what I'm saying, favorite person. And I remember going to therapy, and, you know what I'm saying, you go in there cocky like, she don't know me.
Yeah.
Like, what is you gonna tell me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was on that vibe. And first session, you know what I'm saying, she just tell me how you, I'm like, this ain't what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Then I went second time, couldn't even control my emotions, crying like a fool. Damn. Like, yeah, that shit hit me, like, cause she kept like, you know what I'm saying, somebody keep poking at something that's bothering you. Enough pokes, you gonna give in.
Just open up.
You gonna open up, you know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy, cause after that session, my life changed.
Really?
My life changed. I think that's when I finally got a record that started moving. I finally started getting money. And then it was just a
wow. So it actually helped you.
It went up, you know what I'm saying? Cause I got all that shit off. And it's so crazy, because I think I wanted to see her again. Like after I done went to the top of the game, like, you know what I'm saying, around 2014, 15, 16, I was like, man, I think I need to go back and just, you know what I'm saying, like reset, like, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't really been since then. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe I, you know what I'm saying, go tap in.
Yeah. What were those peak years like? 13, 14, 15, 16?
Those were the years that were just, that wasn't the peak years. I don't even think I hit my peak yet, bro.
Really?
I ain't hit my peak yet. You know what I'm saying? So much more shit I'm gonna accomplish. You know what I'm saying? Outside music and outside of music. That's what folks don't understand. Like, they look at one, they try to put you in one box.
Yeah. Well, I think you could have multiple peaks.
Yeah, you can have multiple peaks, but as far as like that era, yes, I hit that peak. You know what I'm saying? Because that era will no longer be. As far as the new era and the new version of me.
What's the biggest changes you've made since that era?
Man.
Just the style of music?
Style of music, style of my mindset, my image. I took my health more serious. You know what I'm saying? I used to have a round little face. I used to be had that Gucci going on, the old Gucci belly and shit.
No designer anymore?
I still rock designer when I want to. Now, these pants are expensive. These pants about $500. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still drip. You know what I'm saying? I drip every day. Like, I've been on brand these last couple months. I've been sticking to the same look. I don't know if folks really peeped. I've been just wearing number black. If I do something outside of black, it's some blue jeans, leather jacket, black tee, black slacks. I've been real black for the past.
Black right now.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the same brand Bible for the last couple months. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to switch it to next for the next campaign. I might just keep it and just add little details to it. You know, I be trying new shit. I always feel like you can't look like last year, bro. You know what I'm saying? You look like last year, they're going to treat you like last year.
People forget quick.
People forget like a motherfucker, super dog. Fast. So it's like I always try to like evolve and change my look. You know, when I grew my dreads out, when I put some more tats on me, when I got them changed my fit, you know what I'm saying? Just my frame and shit like that. A different chain. I was gonna wear my new Chrome Heart inspired grill. I should have came and shined on y'all lab. I left that thing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep that at the hotel. You
songs, people have changed. Songs used to be hot for months growing up.
Yeah.
Now people forget about the song in like a week.
Bro, that shit's sad, bro.
And you work months on it.
You work years on it. You work years on shit so you forget in a week. That's why I believe, like, you know what I'm saying, like what you're doing now, content is key. You know what I'm saying? I'm real big. I got hard drives of my tours, behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, just content or just shit that I can get somebody just to clip, post. You know what I'm saying?
You need that, yeah.
Because you never know where to go. You never know what might go viral. Because the music's so disposable these days. But if you got a loyal fan base, of course they're gonna consume it and live with it. And when you go on tour, they're gonna recite it back to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's really the most important. For the outside people that's not in your loop, of course they're gonna listen and go about their business. I do the same shit with people's shit. I listen to some shit. Okay, cool, that was cool. And don't come back to it. You know what I'm saying? If it's not my person I'm tuned in with, I'm always tune out. You know what I'm saying? That's just life. You know what I'm saying? If I catch myself doing it, I know people doing that shit to me. So I can't get mad at that. It's just staying consistent. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta stay on their ass. You gotta, whatever you're doing, whatever lane you in, you gotta just stay on their ass. Like,
yeah. You gotta post daily.
You gotta post, bro. You gotta keep, you know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy, bro. Cause once this new era that came around, as far as like the content, the influence, all that shit, the streamers, all that shit, I was like, bro, I don't want to do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was against it at first, cause I'm a low key motherfucker, bro. I stay behind the scenes most of the time. I stay in my lane. I don't really post that much on the internet. Lately, I've been, you know what I'm saying, last like year and a half, I've been doing a lot more fucking posting than I ever did in my career. You know what I'm saying? Just cause I know the landscape changed. And if you don't do it, bye-bye.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
Bye-bye.
These streamers are live for 12 hours a day these
12
days.
hours a day, bro. So if you ain't keeping up with that type of shit or trying to, at least half or a third of it, I know folks who talented as fuck, but they can't keep up.
Yeah.
They can't keep up. You ain't got the right, and it costs to keep up.
It's a lot. Dude, I spend $30K a month on editors.
$30K?
Yeah. Just on editors. Yeah. Because we got thousands of clips.
They be in your ass then.
Yeah. It ain't cheap.
Look, send it to me. I edit.
I mean, I just have so many of them.
Yeah, for sure. But you need that though. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know what type of business you're doing and you know what type of content you're trying to produce. You got to mass produce this shit because you competing with the Costinets. You competing with the Earn Your Leisures and all these Diary of a CEO and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? You competing with all them folks. So yeah.
And those guys got teams. Huge.
They got teams. They chopping that shit up. They probably got the episode ready when they leave it then after the shit over.
It's up before they're done.
You know what I'm saying? My dream content team is how the fucking ESPN and NBA run they shit, NFL. Like you see a play, all of a sudden you see the replay. And you got them, then you get you know what I'm saying? When I see content, that's how I think of the shit. You know what I'm saying? I be wanting my shit like that. If I can figure out how that run, then you unstoppable.
Facts.
You feel me?
You gonna get into boxing? Influencer boxing? If the bag's right?
If the bag right. I can fight.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can fight. I can fight and shoot. No, for real. I shoot a lot. And you know what I'm saying? I box every day.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I be at the gym.
I didn't know you were boxing
you know what I'm saying? Not professional boxing, but you know what I'm saying? I got a bag at the house. I got the bag at the gym. I'm always, before I work out, I at least do like 20, 30 minutes on the bag. Just
good way to get stressed out, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? If the bag right, and if it makes sense, like I ain't about to just do it for some clout. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta just make sense for me.
Who's the GOAT of boxing, in your opinion?
Who the GOAT?
Yeah, boxing.
Like right now?
All time.
All time? You know, Ali Tyson. You know what I'm saying?
Not Floyd?
Floyd, you gotta let me get there, man. You gotta let me get there. Of course, Floyd. Floyd, Tank. What's old girl that just won the Olympian? What's her name? Huh? Shields. She tough. I watched her her movie. She got a movie. That shit was hard. Yeah, that was my top.
Yeah, that's a good list.
Yeah, I like them.
What about NBA?
GOATs?
Yeah.
KD, LeBron, Jordan, Westbrook.
Westbrook?
Go look at his stats. On paper, that motherfucker going crazy. All the triple doubles he got.
Okay, if we're going by stats,
he might be the greatest point guard if you look at his stats.
Curry's the greatest point guard.
Curry for sure. Kyrie my favorite.
Kyrie's fun to watch.
You know what I'm saying? I hate that he just hurt himself, bro. That shit pissed me off, man. I was like, fuck.
He was having a good year, too.
You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to see him and AD together.
Yeah.
That would have been nasty.
Yeah. Now we don't get to see it. AD fucking around probably gonna get hurt.
He already did. The first game, like, I hate to laugh at that, but like.
We ain't laughing, AD. We fuck with you, but goddamn, man. Go get them LeBron medical goddamn treatments or something.
When you're that tall, it must be so easy.
You feel me? But yeah, I got a lot of GOATs, man. I'm a fan of, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of the sport, so whoever pushing it, Harden, you know what I'm saying? Whoever pushing it, I fuck with.
Prime Harden was unguardable.
Prime Harden. Prime
People were
KD.
trying to guard him from behind.
You feel me? Pause.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, we'll cut that out.
But nah, you know what I'm saying? Whoever pushing greatness, bro, I fuck with. I'm inspired by greatness. Anybody who choose that route, I don't like mediocre shit, bro. I don't like average shit, bro. Like, it's like we only got one life to be here. Why not do that shit big? Why not do that shit up? You know what I'm saying? I understand, like, well, it's like everybody got the same 24 hours. You can't make an excuse for yourself. Like, you your biggest critic, you your biggest, you know what I'm saying, motivation. Like, you really gotta want the shit.
Yeah.
And stop letting the outside noise and the distractions, like, interfere with your judgment and how you perceive yourself, because that's where a lot of folks go wrong.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They let everybody else tell them what they need to be or what they gotta do. And I've been an outlaw and a rebel my whole life. I've been like, fuck that. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do, how I want to do it, and I'm with whatever come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love that mindset.
And that's what got me here.
Yeah. Any goals or awards you want to achieve that you haven't done yet?
I still want a #1 album, bro, in the world. I want a #1 single on Hot 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try my best to make that happen. But
I feel like a lot of that is timing, right?
Timing and politics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And money.
So you could pay to get to #1?
People have paid.
How does that work?
I can't tell you. But nah, I don't know exactly how it worked, but I know, you know what I'm saying? All this shit pay to play. You know what I'm saying? The Grammy board, there's a bunch of motherfuckers who just...
I don't trust the Grammys.
You know what I'm saying? All that shit like, we want this. You know what I'm saying? Everything's pay to play.
People are winning Grammys that I never heard of.
That never heard of. But it's like I said, it's a Grammy board. There's folks that be in a room and say you cool with somebody on the Grammy board and you like, shit, this is my shit.
Oh, so the fans don't decide that? I didn't know that. They say they do, right? But yeah, it's the board.
No comment, because I ain't gonna fuck up my chances.
I don't want to fuck up your chest. Eminem already. You
know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to fuck up my chances, but all this shit politics, bro. So I say that when it comes to the music. Of course, arena tours, sold out arena tours. I love doing like the 1,500, 3,000 cap rooms, like the House of Blues, and I love that shit because it's personable. Like I love being like right there with the fans. Like when you start doing arenas, I feel like it kind of like
you lose touch.
It lose, you know what I'm saying? But it look good on the internet when you do it, and the money is definitely better. But besides the music, bro, just being my best self, bro. And anything I wanna do. You know what I'm saying? Like sky ain't the limit no more, man. This shit past the sky. So whatever, you know what I'm saying, I wake up and feel inspired, then I tell myself like, okay, you got to put this amount of hours to even get close to start this shit up. Because we know if you want to start some shit, you got to put the work in. Motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, I want to do this. I watched an interview with Netflix CEO. You seen that one?
Was that on Diary of a CEO? Yeah.
And he was like, all ideas is bad ideas. And the way he broke it down, I was like, fuck, all ideas are bad ideas. You know what I'm saying? Because you really don't put into thought like, all the shit you got to go through to even get that shit going. You know what I'm saying? Because I done had 1,000 ideas and I'm like, fuck, I got to do this.
Ideas are worthless.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like just finding that one. I want to invent something, create something that the people need, a product that the people need that just changed my life forever.
make hip hop great again.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It ain't even gotta be music.
It
can be anything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Elon Musk type shit, like some electric car, some that just it's just perfect timing that the world need. And I think, you know what I'm saying, once I do that, I think I'd be like, okay, cool.
Riding to the sunset.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Somewhere on the beach with my feet up.
Let's go. Well, we'll link everything below, the album and everything. Anything else you want to close off with?
Shout out to my fans. Keep streaming the album. I love y'all. Stay down. Let's keep this shit going. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Podcast is dope. I had to come out to Vegas to fuck with you. I appreciate you for having me on there. Let's hoop tonight and pray nobody twist an ankle or jam a finger and shit.
Let's not get injured tonight.
You feel me?
We'll post some highlights later.
Yeah.
See you guys next time. Peace.